Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I want to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about takers and givers, and apologize when you're wrong so you don't spew your shit on anybody else. Okay, takers and givers. Here's the thing. What I talked about how a lot of times in relationships we have a taker, we have a giver. Someday, I know with my husband and I, we're both givers, but we still have to set boundaries around each other. So if you're around people that are takers, set boundaries around them, because then you're going to force them to do their part. Everybody has to do their part. So if you're the one always giving, I suggest you step it back and have the takers start stepping up their game, or you starve them. You don't give anymore. Let them see what it feels like to not be taken care of, to not be thought of. And it's huge. And it's funny. We have to stop the chaos around us of what's happening to us. It's up to us to stop what people are doing to us. So, and I've done it in my own life where I have backed off tremendously with giving. I always overgave, overcompensated, over solicitous, over too much of everything. And that's why I burned out, and that's why I ended up in St. Francis. So today, I want you to set some boundaries around your taking, around your giving. And you takers, I suggest you step up your game and start thinking of your partners, start thinking about the people that you care about, and start giving to them more, start helping out at home more, start doing your part more. So we have more of a balance in our relationships, in our lives, so we don't have so much resentment and anger. It's amazing in the home when you share the duties. Even if there's a person that stays home all the time and takes care of the kids, there's still obligations and duties, those of you who go to work, and vice versa. We all have to split up our work. We all have to split up our jobs. We all have to do our part. No one is going to do more or less. And those of you that do physical work, that work hard, those of you that work in the desk, those of you who do counseling, it's all work. Everything is work. My husband and I, we were talking about how we love our duties. We love our jobs. He loves being a man. I love being a woman. I love my parts that I do in the house. He does his parts that he does in the house. It's up to you as couples to figure that out. It's not me here to tell you what those parts are, what those rules are. We all have different rules. I know women that build homes. I know men that build homes. So we all play different roles. So today, what I want you to do, if you're a taker, I want you to step up your game. If you're a giver, I want you to back off and make the takers step up their game. And remember, balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. If you have an attitude today, be attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, we need those breakdowns to have those breakthroughs. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by the Dalai Lama. May I become at all times, both now and forever, a protector for those without protection, a guide for those who have lost their way, a ship for those with oceans to cross, a sanctuary for those in danger, a lamp for those without light, a place of refuge for those who lack shelter, and a servant to all in need. The Dalai Lama. Beautiful. Okay, I'm reading from... I like to read from different books. I'm reading The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. He helped me very much with my emotions, and I want to share this with you so you can reap the rewards of his work. Okay, today's message is eventually. What started as a passing thought or emotion can become the center of your entire life. If you don't let go, it can get completely out of control. A wise person remains centered enough to let go every time the energy shifts into a defensive mode. The moment the energy moves and you feel your consciousness start to get drawn into it, you relax and release. Letting go means falling behind the energy instead of going into it. Today, try to notice when your energy shifts into defensive mode. How does your body respond to the shift? For example, do you feel tightness in your shoulders or a pain in your belly? How do your thoughts change? Notice what thoughts show up. When those defenses are triggered, practice coming back to the center by relaxing and releasing. Write about this experiencing of noticing, relaxing, and recentering, including what felt effective and what felt challenging. Well, this is interesting. I have a lot of tenants, and it's funny. Just this morning, I read my texts every morning when I get up, and I just had a tenant tell me how to do my job. One of the things that drives me crazy is, and I know, we all feel this in our careers. They go online. They have the answers for everything. And I've been doing this for 26 years. And I slightly just had to think about where she was coming from because her father's in the field. And again, I said, I respect where you're coming from. Let's diagnose the situation, and whatever we need to do, we'll get the job fixed. They want to be heard. They want to feel important, whatever it is. But I was triggered. Instantly, I was triggered, and I had to let it go. And it only takes a second, and it's just... my husband will say something when I'll mention something about rentals, and he'll do these one-liners, and I'm triggered, and it's just, I gotta let it go. And I just say, my new line is, thank you for sharing, and I walk away. I just walk away. Everybody has to have their 2 cents. Today, I want you to really work on your 2 cents and your one-liners. Nobody needs to hear the one-liners. Nobody needs to hear the 2 cents, and nobody needs to be told how to do their job. Now, if they do the job and it's wrong, that's when you come and you correct it. That's when you say this is not right. And the other thing too, stay focused on what it is and let the experts do their job. Let the people around you do their job. We're so busy correcting and focusing on everybody else and what they're doing, and we're not focusing on what we need to do. So today, I want you to stay in your own lane today. I want you to just focus on your happiness today. I want you to, when you get those triggers like Michael Singer was talking about, feel it and let it go immediately. Feel it and let it go. One stupid little one-liner snippet can take you off to the races. Are they worth it? Nobody's worth it. Our children, our grandchildren, our partners, our friends, nobody's worth it. And who the hell knows where people are coming from half the time? Don't even try to figure it out. It's exhausting. So again, we are in control with how we react with those little things that make us go from 1 to 10. And what I want you to do is focus on that today. Don't make the other person wrong. Just say thank you for sharing and walk away. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. 2 heads are better than 1. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow. In 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And remember, if you share it with 10 other people and they share it with 10 other people, the more people we help win, the more we win. It's a win-win for everyone. And I want you to have an awe-inspiring day today. And thank you for listening.